Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome to Dan Rox Box on this Wednesday evening. Now, normally on a Wednesday evening, we have our market. Just like most people that are having issues with their post and postal orders, our crystals are still in transit somewhere in this lovely country. So there is no market tonight as such. So that's why there's been no event page set up to advertise the market. But tonight, we're just going to show the selection boxes. Just to let you know what is actually included. And we're still going to give Rox Cam a job, my camera phone. So we don't want her to feel redundant for this week. So she's on board, and we're just going to go through those. But if there's any questions that you guys have got, let's treat this as a free evening. Okay, I'm going to show you the boxes, what is left of the boxes, because they have gone down so well. But then if there's any questions with you guys, any questions about future workshops that are coming up, any workshops you think that we should be doing, or any questions at all, we'll have a night like that. We'll take it nice and easy, because I know that there has been a bit of a problem with post offices and deliveries. I got a message from a customer on Monday thanking me for her parcel that I actually sent last Tuesday. So I know that things are slow there. Everything that people brought last Wednesday on the market, that all went on Monday. So sometimes some people get it the day after. Some people have to wait. There's an incident at the moment where I posted 2 parcels last Friday. One person got theirs on the Saturday. One person is still waiting for theirs. But like I said at the beginning, it affects us as well. Our crystals come by post, and at the moment it's happening to us as well. There's a backlog. Our orders not come to us. So yes, it's just one of those things, but that's okay, because we do like to let our crystals settle. We do like them to get cleansed. We just want them to feel at home first, before we start finding guardians for them. So that's nice. The pop's going to arrive tomorrow. So that's going to give them a nice week of being saged, of having sound therapy. They're going to have a little spa treatment like they normally do, a little spritz with the essence sprays, and to settle in before they come up next Wednesday for to find a new guardian. So hope everyone is all well. Hi, Leslie. So you can just watch tonight, Leslie. Okay, just watch. Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you tonight. I hope you enjoyed last night. Evening, Carolyn. And hey, Sylvia. I hope we're all well. So you may have seen these. They're our Dan ROX selection boxes, festive boxes that we put together. And these were first spoken about in the summer, when we thought about that. And hey, Addy. Hey, Debbie. I got mine today from last week. Brilliant. So yes, so you brought Wednesday. I posted that Monday. Today's Wednesday. Okay. That's not so bad. That's quite good, Debbie. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we spoke about these in the summer, because again, with me, I'm always ahead of the things. If we're in one season, my mind is about 2 seasons ahead. It's the joys of being in hospitality. You've got to be a few months ahead of things. And yeah, I wanted them to be a selection box. You know, the old selection boxes where you would have, you know, a Mars bar, or you'd have a pack of buttons, you'd have a curly whirly, the fudge. So I didn't want to make things that was all tumblestones. I wanted there to be things in this box that people can use on different occasions. So spheres, wands, palm stones, galets, and that's all. And obviously we have put little pieces for gridding and tumbles in there as well. So the first one we're going to look at is going to be whammy in the base. This came about because I think it was, I don't think it was last week. I think it was the week before. I was talking about mahogany obsidian, and because mahogany obsidian contains obsidian and hematite, which are both 2 crystals used for the base chakra, I said that that is a perfect whammy, a double whammy in the base, which didn't come across all that well. So, but the name has stuck. So this is the box that we put there. So I'll just get Rox Cam sorted. You will see the box open with the Flower of Life grid. So I'm going to drop down and then I'll go through the base box, what you expect in there. Obviously, some things will vary because some of these are raw crystals, polished crystals. So we've got 2 boxes remaining, but don't expect both boxes to be the same size stones. There will be a little bit of variance, not much, but with raw things, with crystals, you don't really get things the same size, but all the crystals will be there. So I'll drop down. No, I'm still here. Can you hear me now? Hello? Just put a yes if you can hear me. Thank you. Okay, I'll stay up here. So I'll start at the beginning. I don't know what happened there. Normally I can drop down and I can still talk, but I don't know what's happened. But anyway, so a raw piece of ruby, which contains in the whammy base. And this is to reignite your zest for life and encourages you to continue to follow your path and passions. Then in the box is also a beautiful raw rhodonite. But this is a beautiful gemmy piece of rhodonite. This isn't the stuff that you get in Madagascar or Russia. This is the Brazilian gemmy type. So a nice big raw piece there. And the raw rhodonite go deep within to clear away old patterns and uncover your true passions. No, we've got no rubies coming up in the next market. We're literally, these are the things that have been on the markets. They have been out and about throughout the year. And what we've done now is we've put them all together in a box and we're selling them as a collection. So yeah, there will be no more rubies this year because they didn't sell earlier on in the year. So yeah, unfortunately not. Then there is the black calcite. Beautiful piece of black calcite. Aids spiritual grounding as it connects you quite easily to the earth and grounds you very well with the earth energy. So that is also in there. We've got the tiger's eye tumble. To bring focus and stability, helping you to make decisions from a place of reason rather than emotion. And then a red jasper tumble. Provides courage to assertively tackle problems. Then we have the garnet sphere. Beautiful little garnet sphere there. Activate and strengthens the survival instinct, bringing courage and hope. And then we have a black obsidian wand. A smooth wand of the volcanic glass. A deeply grounding and protecting stone. Then we have smoky quartz moon. Nice dark piece of smoky quartz. One of the strongest and most effective tools for dissolving and transmuting negative energy. Then we've got six rainbow obsidian tumbles. And then, so the 6 rainbow obsidian tumbles will guide you to the right direction. And then we have 6 raw elite shungite pieces. Hey Laurie, evening Hillary. Oh, stay around Hillary, because there is a box that contains a piece of Hillary Stanley in it. So yes, I love smoky quartz too, Addy. So then you get 6 raw pieces of the elite shungite. So that is what you will get, plus the beautiful cloth that our lovely friend Belinda made for us. So that is what would contain in one whammy in the base box. So a nice mixture there of grounding, earthing energies, protecting energies, or to take away negative energies. Beautiful combination there. So it's gone down well. We've only got 2 of those remaining. Okay. Okay, so now we have got the Lift Me Up box, and this contains the different solar plexus and sacral coming together in these boxes. So in one of these boxes, and we've only got the 1 remaining box. So you get a sunstone wand. This is a double terminated sunstone wand. Sunstone installs good nature, heightens intuition, and allows the real self to shine through happily. Very nice, happy box. And then we also 2 sunstone tumbles. Then we have the honey calcite palm stone. Bright, shining, golden color that exudes the energy of the sun. It wants us to learn to shine brightly in this life. So a nice, beautiful palm stone of honey calcite. My favorite for the sacral, 6 raw pieces of orange calcite. Energizes and cleanses the sacral chakra and bring positive energy into the areas of the will and sexuality. Then we've also got some beautiful raw riverbed carnelian stones. So these are from a river. So they've been river tumbled. The good old rivers providing a natural tumbler. And excellent for restoring your vitality and motivation. It is the stone for creativity. And then we've got 6 pieces of Baltic amber. Beautiful raw pieces from the North Sea. And the amber draws off negative energies that steal your optimism and drive for life, and replaces them with an empowering feeling of positivity and change. Then we've got 6 pieces of peach aventurine to help with anxiety, worry, stress, and shyness. And 4 malachite tumbles, clearing away unwanted energies and ensuring that those negative vibes stay away. I think that's meant to say. And then we've got 2 beautiful citrine, natural citrine hearts. So you've got 1 and then 2 beautiful little hearts, bringing happiness, joy, and other positive things and situations into your life. So that was the Lift Me Up box. And then Love is in the Air. 3 boxes remaining of this one. So we've got the Strawberry Quartz Tower. Create a loving environment and encourages living joyfully in the moment. 4 pieces of pink calcite. These are nice raw chunks of the pink calcite. This is the hematoid pink calcite, not the manganese variety. Helps us cultivate unconditional love for all. Then we've got raw pink tourmaline in quartz. Beautiful, nice raw piece of lots of pink tourmaline. Brings compassion and emotional healing and self-love. There's a rose quartz heart. And a mini rose heart. And 6 rose quartz tumbles. Hey Lucy. Citrine. Citrine is good. And rose quartz encourages feelings and expressions of warmth, happiness, compassion, understanding, respect. Ruby inzursite palmstone installs joy, spontaneity, laughter, and courage, bringing passion and a zest for life. And then to keep with the green theme, 6 green aventurine tumbles. Protects the heart and can help attract love later in life. It is one of the premium stones to attract luck, abundance, and success. So that is the Love is in the Air box. And there's 3 boxes remaining. The Calm and Clarity, which again, like the Lift Me Up box, has gone really well. We've only got 1 of these left. So included in this box, we've got the blue onyx sphere, a strength-giving stone, good for those who are always under great emotional, physical, or mental stress. Where did that come from? Then we've got a beautiful hemomorphite palm stone, enhances your communicative abilities and helps soften the words you choose. A beautiful Amazonian from Arizona, Amazonite pebble, balancing your masculine and feminine sides, or the yin and yang, and will let you to appreciate opinions or feelings from both sides. Then we have the beautiful raw teal calcite, or as it's now been called, pistachio calcite. So 6 raw pieces of this beautiful crystal. Builds a clear and harmonious bridge between your emotions and your intellect. Okay, and then you get a polished flat piece as well. Well, it's still got the price tag on it. So yeah, we did price these up, and retail each box is around £85. So it's a brilliant saver to get a nice collection or a starter kit into the crystal world, and saving you a bit of money in the process. A chrysocolor tumble reduces mental tension, promotes truth telling, elevates guilt, and brings in joy. Then there's the blue lace agate heart, which is cool and calming stone, endowing us with a sense of peace and tranquility. So if anybody has just joined us, you might be expecting a market, but our crystals are lost in the post. Well, they're not lost, they're just having a holiday. So they've not arrived in time. So tonight I'm just going to show you all the boxes that we've done for the festive season, the DAN ROX selection boxes. And also I'm here to answer any questions. If anyone's got any questions about crystals, any questions about our workshops, or you might have some ideas of workshops you would be interested in that we could perhaps put together, just comment. It's a free evening. We could just come together and discuss, have a chat about anything you wish. This is a blue chalcedony tumble. Speak up for yourself and create your own voice of reason. And then we've got the blue Andean blue opal, which is in here, which is that cleansing, allowing us to speak in public. No, you've not missed the dragon box yet. And there is some aquamarine to be added into there. One second. So with the aquamarine, you get a nice larger piece and 4 mini pieces. to keep you gridders happy. So that is the calm and clarity, the throat kind of selection box. Then we've got the mind's eye. The mind's eye box. So in this, there is a labradorite ammonite in this. Using meditation, lucid dreaming, psychic development, and spiritual awareness. It expands the awareness of the heart and mind. And just to let you know, we have done little fact sheets here, so you know the names of the crystals you've got arriving and a little bit of our interpretations to those crystals. But please feel free to connect and put your own interpretations to them. So that's why I'm looking down, because I'm reading what is in. A mystic Merlinite palm. Awaken those parts of the mind that are dormant and activate the full potential of the mind. Then a beautiful iolite heart. Will aid the process of connecting with angels and will take you to a higher level spiritually. Then a piece of the mortuorite. The mortuorite, potential to develop psychic powers. It is a powerful stone to amplify many psychic gifts. The 4 sodalite tumbles. So 4 sodalite tumbles. Develop your intuition and stimulate psychic vision, and it will help you to understand the patterns. A piece of lapis lazuli brings harmony and deep inner self knowledge, encourages self-awareness, allows self-expression, and reveals inner truth. And then finally, oh no, yes, I haven't. So, and then the mini lepidolite sphere calms the mind and helps you concentrate on what is essential so that you will stick to your intentions. And then we have 6 labradorite tumbles to raise consciousness and connect with the universal energies. So then 6 of those are going in there. And that is the mind's eye box. Addy, I would really like to see chakra workshops on Zoom. I thought the dark crystal workshop was a great way to explore crystals that were new to me. Yes, I know. Oh, yeah, the chakra workshops. For me, they're my babies. I really have sat down and worked on those. And if it wasn't for the practicality in the afternoon of it, then I would be all for doing it on Zoom, online. But I just feel people need to come together for that. And it's not just a case of cutting the afternoon practical and just doing that bit there, because then for those people who have invested and have committed, I've got people who have up to the throat chakra ready to go on. That would deem that worthless then, and they could just go online and do the rest. Yeah, it's something I don't want to take over into the online, but I do still cover those crystals in the workshops that I run. There is always 1 or 2 of those crystals in the workshops I run where they're there. So yeah, they're about, but they're not just a chakra workshop. We'll be doing a dark workshop again, as I couldn't make last night. Last night was the toxic workshop, not the dark crystal workshop. There is another dark crystal workshop that's on the 6th of December, and there's still spaces for that one. I can't remember how much that one is, but we work with 8. We work with 8 different dark crystals, and I send you 8 of those crystals out. Last night was the toxic workshop, where we discussed 6 toxic crystals. You could pick any crystal and find a toxic meaning to it. Obviously, I didn't send any crystals out with that because it didn't feel right with me sending these crystals out to people and then telling them how these crystals can be harmful or can be toxic. So, but that was a really good night last night. Very good discussions, real good topics of people coming together, and yeah, really good, eye-opening. So it's not a workshop where we put the fear of God into you. It's a workshop where it highlights it's toxic, but used in a safe, responsible manner, it's safe to use. You just got to learn why it's dangerous and how it can be dangerous, and not do that, and you've got something to say. Just like everything in the world is dangerous if we use it irresponsibly. We've only got safe things there because we use them safe. So then moving on from the third eye box to the connection and development box, which is crown higher connections. So then we've got the Murderite heart that goes into this box. Will aid you to access higher spiritual energy, and they also help you to develop an open and approachable way of seeing life. How to murder a monk. Exactly. Sally Pedder was one of the ladies who joined us last night, and yeah, there is a mineral that used to be used. The monks used to use it for utensils, and it was lead based. Antimony was in it, and so yeah, antimony, they believe, was a word that roughly meant monk killer, because loads of monks died because of the using this lead based mineral stibnite in their utensils. So yes. Then we get the rainbow moonstone tower. Helps strengthen intuition and psychic perception. You then get a lovely clear quartz cluster. Now these will vary, but they will all be beautiful. Again, we would not be able to match all these clusters. A beautiful clear quartz heart. We get 4 clear quartz points, again just to keep you gridders happy. So 4 points. A bag of clear quartz tumbles, 6 of. That's better than being in the bags. I can show them off better then. And so clear quartz will help you communicate with divine energy and bring your spirit into harmony. Then the scholarcites. We get 4 of these scholarcite tumbles. I love scholarcite. Absolutely beautiful. And also a scholarcite palm. And scholarcite helps one connect to their higher self, helping to open consciousness to gain a better perspective. And then we have, because I always say, if we're going to connect, we need to ground. So we are putting in tourmaline in quartz tumbles. You get 4 of those. So in case anything in this box is going to set you off like a rocket, you can put these in your pocket to ground you, or pop them down by your feet. So 4 of those. And then you also get 6 apotholite tips. So this is quite high energy. So this is quite high energy. And if you do listen to UK Serenity Radio, I am just about to record next week's show. This week, it's about the Scottish wildcat and black kyanite. Next week, I'm talking about the garden spider and apotholite. Scholarcite, like angel wings wrapped around you and fly. Love it. I love scholarcite. Absolutely, Hillary. It is very hard to choose, but hopefully by us doing this live and allowing you guys to actually see what's going into these, they're not all just tumbles. There are some real good pieces going into these boxes. Hopefully it might make your decisions a little bit better. And Hillary loves apotholite. So they're the kind of chakra boxes. And I've just mentioned the lovely lady's name because we're now coming to her box. We collaborated with her because we like to collaborate. We like to include people if possible. And we did the amazing Realm of Dragon workshop with this lady. And we sat and we've come up with our crystals to go with this. Some of these I think are linked with Hillary's workshop with the Realm of Dragons. Some of them won't, but that's fine. But what does link in is the beautiful meditation CD that you get in this box. Okay. So the time of dragons. So we get, first of all, in this box, you get a moss agate carved dragon. Now these will vary, okay? Do not expect them all to be the same. Look at that, it's got a nice little geode there. It's like his third eye's opened. So you get a moss agate dragon. A moss agate develops strength and the ability to get along with others, inspire new ideas after periods of stagnation. Then fire. I love fire agate. For me, fire agate is adder energy. Love it, which is part of the reptiles, part of the dragon family. Fire agate helps build a protective shield around the body, deflecting ill wishing and harm and reflecting it back to its source. And as you can see, these boxes have been popular. We've only got one box remaining. Then we've got a piece of pyrite. Pyrite will help keep you on track until your objectives have been attained. And then a beautiful carnelian dragon. Dragon? I'm connected to the dragons. I'm off. A nice piece of carnelian, a pebble, quite a large tumble, small pebble, beautiful energy. A bold stone of hot and fiery energy that stimulates the base sacral chakras. And then we've got Septeria, the dragon stone palm stone. This is made up of 3 minerals. So the grey patterning is limestone. This darker banding is aragonite. And this looks pretty closed. There is just a fine line of yellow calcite. So this is quite a closed dragon stone. Oh, and there's a bit there. A power earthy energy that will help you slowly heal from the inside out. I love Septerian. Definitely a rise from the ashes stone. Keeping with Septerian to serpentine. A serpentine tower. The dragon and serpent are spiritually linked, making serpentine a good key to unlocking this totem's energy. It can also help channel Kundalini energy. And again, black calcite is in this one, as well as the whammy. As well as the base box, we've got it in the dragon box, black calcite. Aids spiritual grounding as it connects you quite easily to the earth and grounds you very well with the earth energy. And then my favorites, which are the anhydro agates. I love these. And these, normally anhydro is a bubble of water, but these actually have water in them. And if you give them a shake, you can hear the water rushing. I love these. That fire and water energy. Love it. Because I think this is quite fire agate-y. Amazingly, if you shake this stone, you might hear the liquid quietly sloshing around. And if you place a light behind it, you may see the water level. This is water from hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, the time of dragons. And yes, no, unfortunately, again, Addy, like the rubies, these guys have been on our markets twice this year. So this is what we've got left over. So we've put them into this box, and then there's also a mini dragon box as well, which these are in. So we've not got them separate anymore. That they're all tied to these, unfortunately. it's sod's law. Things don't sell, then as soon as you combine them, people are asking for them separately. But yeah, because all the pictures have gone up and everything, we can't separate. And I brought all that was left in of our supplier. Whether there'll be any more, I don't know. Gold sheen obsidian. So 3 capuchons of gold sheen also goes into the dragon box. And then there is a rainbow obsidian teardrop, and it is drilled at the top as well, so you can thread some cord through if you want to carry a bit of dragon energy as well. And the gold sheen helps us dive deep within to face our deepest fears. And the rainbow, to be used as a pendant, will guide you to the right direction. And then obviously you get this beautiful meditation CD, The Time of Dragons. The meditation by Hilary Stanley, and the music is by Neil H. That is the Time of Dragon box. And like I said, they are very popular. We've only got one left. Or we are doing a smaller version for £30. So this is where you get the CD. And you also get a Moss Agate carved dragon. And again, Moss Agate develops strength and the ability to get along with others, inspires new ideas after periods of stagnation. And you get the Enhydro Agate as well. A lot of water. So yeah, so that's just babes. So that's a set in itself. And there's 5 of those remaining for £30. So let's drop Roxy down. Thank you so much, Roxy. So they're our boxes that we've got coming. Well, they've already been out there. Part of the packaging has arrived today. Again, not just our crystals are slow in arriving, but also the packaging to send these out. So for those of you who have purchased, they will all be going out over tomorrow and Friday. Yeah, we've just been waiting on bubble wrap and other bits and bobs to protect them, because we don't want any of these being damaged while they're in transit. So they're our selection boxes. I'm quite pleased with them. They look gorgeous. They look amazing. And like I said, that they all retail around £85. So £50 for the chakra boxes. So that's a huge saving, and £60 for the dragon box, which contains the fabulous meditation of Hilary's, and then the little mini dragon set, which is £30. Oh, I hope you connect with it soon, Nancy. Yes, Sally. Yes, Sally. Your smoky quartz dragon will have a friend soon. Absolutely. So if anybody is interested in any of those, drop us a message. Message us on Dan ROX on the business page, and we will send you out an invoice for those. Okay. With the boxes, they are going special delivery. So they will be £7 for the postage and packaging. Just because of this time of year, I don't want them going missing, and there's quite a lot of crystals in one box, so they are going to be going off a special delivery to ensure they get to you in safe hands. Unless you're local, which of course you can come and collect, social distancing, or after the 2nd, I can have 5 of you. Yay! No, because it's 2 households. No, 3 households for Christmas. So is there any other questions at all? Saturday, I've got We Belong to the Sea, a beautiful workshop where we're going to be connecting with some UK sea creatures. Yeah, I can't say mammals because we've got a shark in there. And so we'll be connecting to seal, basking shark, dolphin, and humpback whale energy. And I will be sending the crystals out tomorrow of that. So we'll be working with Larimar, Iolite, clear quartz, and aquamarine. And so we'll be going on connecting with the crystals, and then we'll be going on single meditations to meet the essence of seal, basking shark, dolphin, and humpback whale. See if there's a new guide for you, and it's nice to work with the UK energies. So that is Saturday. There is still spaces for that, and again, I'm sending the crystals out tomorrow for that. So if anyone is interested, then do join us there. Saturday night, Melaine Stone is back with us. She is coming along to do readings this time. We've heard all about her beautiful music career and her life. Now she's coming back to do some readings on Saturday at 7 o'clock. And then down below, going across the screen, you'll see that this Sunday will be our full moon communal altar. The full moon is Monday, but I'm going to be on Monday night to talk about the third eye chakra crystals. So we're coming on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So many people know about it. So many of you join in. It's where we all come together with our intentions, with our crystals, and we build a grid. You guys suggest the crystals or the words, the intentions, and we build grids with those. I love it. I love that time of the month where we come together and do those. It's amazing. So yes, tomorrow night we're not on because I'm on Serenity talking about Wildcat and Black Kyanite. Then I'm on a presenters meeting with UK Serenity tomorrow night. I think talking about our Christmas specials, some amazing things happening with that. And also some collaborations for the new season as well. But more of that when things get finalized. And then Friday is our usual Zoom crystal quiz, which is free for everyone to enter and to come in, join in for a bit of fun. Saturday I've done, Sunday I've done. Yep. And then yeah, Monday I'm on talking about the third eye chakra. So if there is no more questions left of anybody, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, it's not a usual market. This has got to be the quickest I have done a show on a Wednesday. Normally, I'm not even halfway through showing the stock, but Fingers crossed they arrive tomorrow, and then we get to lay them out, cleanse them, settle them in, give them a bit of TLC, a foot rub, a pedicure, a manicure, and then next Wednesday we should be back in the full swing, and we get them looking for their new guardians. What do you do with crystal wands? With crystal wands, we use them either on the aura, where we can sweep them down, or we can use them to direct the energy. I don't have a wand at hand. Hubby's just got up, so hopefully that one will do. That one will do. Yeah. So with, why do I always put it to the price? So this is a moss agate wand, and this is what we would call double terminated. It's not natural, it's been shaped, but we've got the two double points there, so it's a double terminated. And we take, especially a wand like this, we take it in sections. So these sides here, we call these blades. Okay, and the same amount of energy is distributed in each of these blades, same level of energy. So to begin with, I would use the blades to scan down my body or down a client's body. Okay, you can scan your arm, and if you feel a blockage, if you feel that, oh, there might be some heat there, there might be something there that needs work on, we then can go to the next phase, which is the faces, which is these going along the side, and the same amount of energy distributed in the blade is distributed in a face, but obviously there's a more intensity in that because it's not as wide as a blade. So if it's a stubborn blockage and the blade isn't shifting, we can go with the face and concentrate there with the face. If that doesn't work, then we get the big guns out, which is the point. And that is the most intense because the same amount of energy distributed in a face is in a point, but obviously it's pinpoint, so it's proper intense. So then you can use that to go in further, and then once that blockage has been removed, we can sweep it with a blade. Also, with most blades, you should get a bigger side and a smaller side, so we can judge the direction of energy. So if I wanted to draw energy out, I would have the small point pointing away from the body and the bigger pointing towards, so that energy is being going out and through. If I want to bring energy in, then I'll reverse it, so the fat end is out, drawing the energy in to the smaller point. Okay, yeah, it's quite a lot to get your head around the points, because they are really quite intense. But the rounded ones, they're the safer, more easily managed to use, because they're just smoothed on each end rather than having the points. But that's how you would work with the crystal wands. Okay. What are the further chakras for the Mondays? So next Monday is third eye. Then after the third eye, we go to the crown. And then that is the 7 main physical chakras done in the physical body. Not forgetting we also did the higher heart chakra. So then we go into the higher chakras. So then we look at the Earth Star. Then we go, because I sometimes, and depending where you look, some people go to the Soul Star first, then the Earth Star. But for me, I want us to anchor in further. You should always anchor ground first before going higher. We deal with the base before we deal with the crown. So we can deal with the Earth Star before we deal with the Soul Star. So Earth Star first, then we've got the Soul Star, then we've got the Spirit Chakra, then the Universal Chakra, then the Galactic Chakra, then we're going to end on the Divine Gateway Chakra. So for me, I balance them out. We've got 7 main chakras through the body, and then we've got 7 higher chakras. So we've got the higher heart, the Earth Star, the Soul Star, the Spirit, Universal, Galactic, Divine Gateway. So there will be the ones that will be looking after we've done those. Okay, so they're the further chakras. So I work with 14 in all. It's very new. There's so many people who say there's this amount, there's that amount, there's this many, there's one here, one there. There's so many power centers on our own body, and I think there is so many higher ones out there. But for me, I like to be balanced, and there's a good reason for that as well. But that will be revealed in the new year, why I've kept 7 on the physical, 7 in the higher as well, because there's another project in the background I'm working on there. I had a dream about needing Earth Star chakra crystals, but this chakra is new to me, so I don't know what its crystals are. So the crystals, I mean, we're going to be dealing with that, but by the time we get to that, you guys will forget. So I will help you out here, Sally. Most of the base crystals work also in the Earth Star. The one for me is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is technically an Earth Star crystal, but because the higher chakras didn't come about until 2012, I think it was, when they came about, and because of the easily sourced black tourmaline is, and it's the one that we most know, it's most common for the base chakra, so we do keep that at the base chakra. Fossilized wood as well can go into the Earth Star, but I keep that at the base. The 6 crystals that I work with on the Earth Star is fire agate, black calcite, rainbow obsidian, bloodstone, tiger's eye. I'm doing well. I've remembered 5 off the top of my head. And black kyanite. So black kyanite, black calcite, tiger's eye, bloodstone, fire agate. Oh, and I don't know what the other one was that I said. Black kyanite, black calcite, tiger's eye, bloodstone, fire agate, rainbow obsidian, or the obsidian family. So they're the ones that I have there, but it's a personal choice. It's a personal preference. And actually, you've got a Merkaba of smoky quartz, and Merkaba is the symbol of the Earth Star. So Merkaba will sit there quite nicely with that. And smoky quartz, I don't like to confine things to boxes to areas. I like to move them around to certain places. I mean, I wouldn't put black tourmaline on your third eye. That would be a bit far out. But yeah, you know what you use for your base, you can take down into your Earth Star. And I'm sure that there are crystals I mentioned I use for the Earth Star that people are saying, I use that for my base. It's, you know, it's where it's positioned, you know, that's where it matters. So yeah, because it was quite I think I was thinking of that when I first did my base Sharkcore workshop, because the first one I ever ran I took 10 crystals to. So yeah, the connections took forever, because I didn't know if anyone would want to move on from the base to the sacral. I just thought I'm just going to do a base Sharkcore workshop, so no matter what people do after that, as long as they know and have a good extensive knowledge of 10 crystals that can ground them, earth them, protect them, release negativity, bring them stability, whatever it is the base chakra is wanting from them. But then people wanted me to move up, so the sacral was coming along, but I thought I can't do 10. So I actually did 6. I cut it down to 6. So 6 crystals I use on the base chakra. And then lo and behold, the more the groups are moving up to the solar, to the heart weekend, and like I said, they're up to the throat. This year was meant to be the year of people moving to the third eye and the crown, but obviously with the situation that's going on, that happened. But people are moving on, going, yes, and we don't want to stop at the crown, we want to move on. So with them going into the higher chakras and me sitting there going, okay, let's connect, let's work with these chakras and see what happens. It so happens that the 5 crystals that I cut from the original base have come into the Earth Star. So it's kind of like it meant to have been there. And obviously the added one, which is black kyanite, was an add-on to make it the 6. So it was quite nice how that fitted in. But yeah, so next year we should have been looking at doing some higher chakra work for those guys who are at that level. But unfortunately, I'm going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, be doing the third eye and the crown next year for the physical workshops. But yes, no problem, Julie. I know I've got to go as well. I meant to have gone 13 minutes ago, but I'm just waffling on. Right, guys. Yes, see you all soon. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you around at some stage. But if not, join me again next Wednesday for a proper market. Good night. Have a great one. Thanks for joining.